Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope this reading finds you happy and healthy and enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. What's the outcome and advice for the viewer, for whoever's here watching, whoever's drawn to this reading because of the title or picture? That's a lot. We'll take it. Sure, why not? Let's turn these cards over, see what we're dealing with here. All right, in the overall energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ace of Swords. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Being in difficult times, challenges, things not flowing, being in lesson, receiving karma. Ace of Swords is a foundational truth. It cuts both ways. The truth is the truth. Clarity, honesty. Ooh. I feels like someone's in lesson because the truth's coming out. Someone is challenged, receiving karma because, and the truth is at the heart of this. What is this? Wow. Knight of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles, Justice reversed. Someone who's inconsistent, who doesn't know how to take action in a consistent way. Someone who's very inconsistent. Hot, cold, they want what they want. This feels very immature. Like with children, they want something, and then maybe after they get that shiny object, then they're like, okay, and then they just drop it and go to the next. There's something about the chase, the wanting of something. It feels like this is someone who wants something, but then when they get it, they don't know how to build on it. They don't know how to take the appropriate actions. It feels like someone very stunted emotionally. Emotionally immature. Five of Pentacles feels like they're feeling left out. They're feeling abandoned. This is who's having karma, who's receiving karma. They're feeling abandoned. They're receiving karma. It feels like this person created a lot of injustices, a lot of purposefully. Thank you. Okay, so this person that I've just described is receiving karma lessons because of some truth that's coming out around the injustices they create. Tell me about the truth, the Ace of Swords. What does the viewer need to know about this foundational truth? Four of Wands. It's the truth about a celebration. This is often a wedding card, meaning that this couple is celebrating, taking the next step into more connection, more celebration. Feels like this should be a happy time. It's the 1111 portal. It does feel like a portal. Some truth around a celebration, a wedding, commitment. going deeper into commitment with a player. Okay, so it feels like you, viewer, know this player. Maybe we're in a relationship, maybe married to someone who is so inconsistent. They go after what they want in a strong and powerful way because they want what they want. There's this chase. They love that. Did something change after they got what they wanted? They didn't know how to build off of that. They just know how to go after what they desire. This is a very immature person. So what kind of karma? 8 of Swords in reverse coming out as a challenge to this energy. Yeah, I think people are starting to see this person and their behavior. Maybe in the past, this person was able to, 8 of Swords, keep people kind of confused about what the truth was. But it feels like people are seeing who this person is. The truth is coming out. I don't get the feeling like you're announcing this, or you're the one wielding the sword, viewer. It feels like, it doesn't even feel like you're around this person's energy. They're kind of stuck. This is who they are. They don't know how to build, how to create. All right. Anything else around the Ace of Swords or this truth that's coming out? Six of Cups. It's around family. A family issue. Truth is coming out. Maybe the family is seeing this. I don't know whose family yet is seeing this truth around this player. Oh. So I'm not surprised to see the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is typically third party card. It looks like this. You are not, I don't want to feed anyone's delusions. If this reading is resonating, but you've never confirmed that there's a third party, this isn't your confirmation. This is for people who know there was a third party. Know. Not imagine, not think, but know that there was a third party. I get the feeling with this image of the Six of Cups. This person is up on this balcony. Boy, why is it so foggy? And looking down from a distance at these Six of Cups. Feels like there are people, maybe family. Maybe, I don't know if it's your family or this other person, the player's family, that's taking a look from a distance at this person, the player. There's a third party that there's a reckless energy here. Feels like the third party was really pursued by this player. The player wants what they want. Still childlike, very reckless in this. Could very well be an affair. Okay. So with the Two of Pentacles, I get the feeling that this Queen of Wands in reverse, the third party was played. Which makes sense then with the Four of Cups in reverse. I get the feeling that there's something here about the player wants what they want. They want a third party. They'll juggle and say whatever needs to be said. Feels like what they say is a lot of negativity around you, viewer. Of course. I mean, they could, if you're a player and you're interested in third party energies, then you're going to position yourself as a victim or a martyr in a situation. Period. So, of course, they're not going to say, well, I'm really inconsistent and I really like what I like, but I've got a short fuse, and so I'm only going to like you for a little bit. Of course, they're not going to lead with the truth, with honesty. It feels like the third party was in a vulnerable position. And maybe needing some financial backing, wanted someone to work on the relationship. Sorry. I don't get the feeling that this player is someone who puts the work in. It feels like the third party's having to do all the work. They're in a vulnerable position. But why is the third party here? Is there any reason why this third party is showing up? Magician reverse coming out as a challenge. Oh. It looks like the player and the third party are consciously working together to block your ability to finances. Okay, so the third party wants money. There's a money element to this. Isn't there always? And it feels like it feels like third party and player being very reckless, very negative. The third party only knows what, I don't feel like you, if this is your reading, that you know the third party knows you. And so believes all the negative things. It feels like you're very vulnerable, and they're trying to consciously manifest against you to take your money, to take what's yours. Yeesh. All right, let's get into what's hidden. We have the Princess of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Princess of Wands. Oh, well, I wonder, Queen of Wands. Oh, interesting. So in the overall, this third party showing up as the Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone very insecure, wants what they want. Jealousy and envy. A lot of jealousy and envy that the player's manipulating. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Swords, the truth coming out. It feels like there's a family that's seeing what I've been describing between the player. It feels like this family, I'm not going to take it. It feels like it might be the player's family is seeing this, or it could be the third party's family. It feels like there's people that are seeing this, the truth, and the truth is coming out around this. So in what's hidden, this third party isn't even a Queen of Wands. They're very immature, which actually feels very similar to the player energy. Very immature. Five of Cups in reverse, unapologetic. Five of Coins in reverse. That for me is self-abandonment. Unapologetic. So this feels like someone who is very jealous, envious, immature, unapologetic because she needs to get what she needs to get. It feels like that's driving her motivation, the third party. I want what I want. and I should have what I want to have. And it doesn't matter who's made to suffer, because I shouldn't suffer. It's something very immature. I'm also getting like a circular logic. Ooh, Three of Pentacles in reverse coming out as a challenge to this energy. Did she lose her job? Okay, so there's always a financial component. I swear there's. And it feels like she's feeling very destabilized. And so the player seems... what's interesting, the player's showing up in Five of Pentacles energy. And the third party's showing up as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Willing to abandon herself. They both feel like there's financial instability as a key factor. Someone's lost maybe the third party lost their job, don't make enough, something like that. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like there's this obvious plan here to remove you, viewer, if this sounds like a marriage or a relationship. And so it looks like there's a plot to remove you because you're defenseless, you're vulnerable. And so your money is up for grabs, your finances. What's interesting, though, it doesn't feel like they want you to just go away. They want to drain you. What is this? It's like the third party wants to take your place. There's this belief that in a rush to a recklessness to take you out and put the third party in your place. But they don't want you just gone. It's interesting. They want... There's some part about not letting it end. Maybe, because the third party is very insecure. It feels like they both want to fight. They want your fight energy. They want you to be upset. They want to see you destabilized, but it's not happening. You're not destabilized. And it looks like you turn your back and focus on your new beginning, creating stability along the way. And with the rabbit showing up, a lot of multiplication. I feel like you've got the money or the resources or the know-how energetically to create stability. And neither of these two have that. Ooh, challenged by the heartbreak and the betrayal. Three of Swords. I think it is tough for you to move on. This isn't easy because you're ganged up on. That's what's hidden. But the third party's out. It's not hidden. And the family is seeing this, has seen this. It feels like they've watched this. So whatever story was told, they're seeing it. It feels like they're trying to create distance because this is icky behavior. So you're moving on, focused, and challenged by this betrayal. This is a very painful betrayal. And with Queen of Cups, also with her back turned, this is a lot of internal healing and internal shifts. It feels like you're healing your feminine energy, your inner self. It feels like you are becoming the most authentic version of yourself. You're not allowing this betrayal to define you, but you're allowing it to reshape you into a who you prefer to be. Yes, Star card, Two of Wands. You're healing, alchemizing, becoming your most authentic version. Aquarian energy. Two of Wands. You are reimagining yourself and your life, and you've got the whole world ahead of you, the whole world at your hands, and it's time to take action. It's time to, it feels like you have been healing and reimagined yourself and your life after this betrayal. And so it's time to get back out there with what you've reimagined for your life. I love this. That looks beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful healing in what's hidden. All right. Outcome and advice. A lot came out. All right. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. 6 of Cups in reverse. Now reversed. I was wondering if that message that's coming up in the overall energy, someone's in lesson because the truth is coming out. I feel like a family is seeing this player. All right. There's a new opportunity, a new potential. Oh, it's a fight over money. There's some money, new money, some type of financial, I don't know where the money's coming. It feels like new money, or someone's trying to get money, or it's about, isn't it always about money? Money, and there's a fight that's escalating bigly. From 5, 6, 10 to 10 of Swords to 6 of Cups in reverse. Feels like the fight might be between the player, maybe player and third party and the family, or the player and their family over money. There's some argument here. I'm getting a reckless energy. It's definitely the player's energies all over this money. It's creating burdens. Let me see if, and it's leading to 10 of Swords. It's a burden, fight, action being taken. Something, it feels like a lot of fighting over some Ace of Pentacles, some money. And then 10 of Swords, there's a brutal ending. 6 of Cups in reverse. The family, I feel like the family is completely wounded, hurt, betrayed, family betrayal. Oh, this feels like a movie. This is so dramatic. Okay, main female coming out as a challenge. This could be you, viewer. There's third party, there's player, and then the feminine energies is what I'm seeing is yours. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, internal work. So main female is a challenge to the family. It feels like the family is now seeing you differently. Kind of going with the truth coming out, which, and so, oh, so interesting. So what's the family now seeing, feeling? Ace of Wands came out separately, then 5 of Wands, Moon, Page of Swords in reverse. That feels like the player. Someone constantly lying. There's a lot of there's fights going on. Moon, a lot of delusions and illusions are being seen. The lies. And people are starting to get the picture. They're seeing the reality. Holy cow. Wow. This feels so specific. But it looks like this family there's a lot of fighting. Money seems to be at the root of it. The actions and behaviors could be also fighting over the brazenness or something. Could be another element. But they're feeling so burdened. It feels like when they finally communicate these truths, there's just this betrayal. There's just all this hurt that's coming out in the family. And they're seeing you, viewer, differently, very differently. And it's challenging their perceptions. Wow. That's all I got for that, but very interesting. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still here, if you could like and comment, share to help spread this channel, help me with the growth of the channel, that would be much appreciated. All right, thank you so much. Take care.